F1 News, Kimi Raikkonen issues Ferrari warning to Charles Leclerc. Leclerc will partner Sebastian Vettel at Ferrari in 2019, having replaced Raikkonen at the prancing horse. The Finn has joined Alfa Romeo after 5 seasons with Ferrari, with his best season the 2018 campaign as Raikkonen ended 3rd in the World Championship. Ferrari are the most recognizable name in racing, and have won 16 Constructors' Championships. The last of those came back in 2008, and Raikkonen knows that the struggles the Italian company has had in recent years could prove to be an issue for former Ferrari test driver Leclerc. Leclerc, knows the team, because he's been with Ferrari for quite a few years now, so it's not like he is going in a new place, Raikkonen told. And he has experience from F1. It is a special place to be. It's a bit of hassle at certain times, but that's how it's always been, and it's easier for him not to get involved in too many things and just do what he is hired to do. Often we are used to things being done in a certain way, but in Ferrari sometimes it is a bit different. If that doesn't disturb you, it's good. Don't get involved and then just do what they ask you. And because he knows the people, he worked with them, so it should be quite easy and smooth. Former world champion Fernando Alonso believes Leclerc can challenge reigning champ this season. Leclerc, is young, intelligent, and talented, Alonso said. I believe he has the combination of character and talent. I am curious to see if the Mercedes cycle will end. I feel that the moment is near. Ferrari are set to launch their 2019 car in Maranello on Friday. Next news: Sebastian Vettel, Mercedes F1 chief Toto Wolff identifies challenge involving Ferrari star. That is the verdict of Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff, who says F1 champion Hamilton is a better driver than the Ferrari ace. Vettel goes into the new season with plenty of expectation that he will challenge for the World Drivers' Championship on his shoulders. And he will be desperate to make his mark from the off to ensure last year's collapse is consigned to distant memory. Had traded race wins with Hamilton for the first half of 2018 before the Brit pulled away from him after the summer break. And seeing move one title ahead of him will have been a galling experience for the 4-time champion Vettel. Wolff, who has helped mastermind Hamilton's success with Mercedes, has now marked out his man as the top driver in F1. But he has revealed his excitement regarding the potential battle Hamilton faces with Vettel. Hamilton is already hard to beat, Wolff told. He's the best of his generation. The exciting challenge this year will be to see where Sebastian Vettel is. He has something to prove and he will be eager. And then there is the next generation coming up, and it will be really interesting to see how they perform. Vettel's wait for glory goes back to 2013 when he last secured glory, in his penultimate season at Red Bull. Racing driver Tom Coronel, though, cannot see the German being the man to end Hamilton's reign at the top of the standings. This is now a period in which the new generation will rise, Coronel said. Vettel lost the World Championship again last year and is simply broken. I'm sure he will not be able to overcome this, and I hope Ferrari will give both drivers the freedom to race. What Charles Leclerc showed last season was just pure class, and he scored points with a bite regularly. Sauber of course drove a Ferrari engine, and Leclerc has been able to take advantage of that. Hamilton asks about the position of Verstappen during a race about the onboard radio. Even if there are still competitors in between them, then you must know who he is afraid of. Verstappen almost finished every race on the podium. That is not possible in that car at all. Vettel and CO will get the 2019 F1 campaign underway when the Australian Grand Prix takes place in Melbourne next month. Next news: F1 chiefs make schedule announcement ahead of the 2019 season, Lewis Hamilton will like it. The news of the schedule update is the first announcement of the year as the Azerbaijan Grand Prix follow the Belgian, Chinese, German, Japanese and Singapore races extending their deals over the previous 2 years. We are very pleased to have renewed this agreement, which will see the Azerbaijan Grand Prix feature on the FIA Formula One World Championship calendar for many years to come, Chairman and CEO Chase Carey said in a statement confirming the 3-year extension. In just a short space of time, this race has become one of the most popular of the season, always producing closely fought and spectacular racing. Azerbaijan was keen to renegotiate its deal post-2020 to pay less in race hosting fees and gain more commercial benefits, promoter Arif Rahimov had said last May. This new agreement will allow our race to maximize its commercial revenues through increased fan engagement activities and a new sponsorship approach, Azerbaijan's sports minister Azad Rahimov added. With these exciting opportunities in mind, extending our contract was never in question, and we are delighted to stay in this wonderful sport for another 5 years at least. Triumphed in Baku last year before the Mercedes driver capped the season with his 5th World Championship title. Hamilton has been enjoying his downtime by trying out new sports and took in the Super Bowl this weekend after playing golf and going skydiving. Hamilton is now eyeing equalizing Michael Schumacher's record of 7 world titles, but knows he faces a tall order to remain at the top of the sport, with several youngsters coming through and impressing. Max Verstappen will be one of his biggest challengers, and Dutch racing driver Tom Coronel says Hamilton is afraid of the Red Bull ace. He asks about the position of Verstappen during a race about the onboard radio. Even if there are still competitors in between them, then you must know who he is afraid of, Coronel said. Verstappen almost finished every race on the podium. That is not possible in that car at all. During the 2019 F1 season gets underway in Melbourne on March 17, but testing begins in Barcelona this month, and the teams will unveil their new cars for the season from this week. And Verstappen is hoping for an even stronger season after finishing 4th overall last year, 2 points behind Kimi Raikkonen. We need to make sure that from the start we are a little bit closer so we can actually start fighting with them a bit sooner, Verstappen said. It seems like we keep our car progressing in a good way throughout the season, which helped us out at the end of last season and also the season before. We just need to be a little bit sooner than at the end of the season.